2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And things coming into focus in this season now, Greg. Teams pretty much know where they stand at this point.
And that's why it's such an important time of the year, Kevin. As a franchise, you know where your problem areas are, and it's time to address them or start planning for the future.
Now here's Splitter. Pass to Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about Parker there? Incredible job with the handle and the footwork to get that one.
Bibby against Parker. Smith left side. Back to Bibby. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Smith kicks to Johnson. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Ginobili against Bibby. Tries the spin move. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And at that 3-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Now, here is Bibby. 9-point game his last outing. Johnson dishes to Bibby. Horford in the post. Splitter covering. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And that one, good.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Golden State Warriors. Evans passes to Horford. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. All alone. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Duncan, the shot from the low post is good.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Evans in the corner. Johnson surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
The Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Johnson hits them both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Parker passes to Jefferson. Now Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Parker. Rebound by Smith. The Atlanta trails by 5. Bibby with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Powered through, finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Smith.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of him.
Now here's Splitter. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Duncan with the screen on Evans. Pocket 6. Jefferson's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Parker against Bibby. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Bibby. It's all knotted up.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Screen by Smith. Bibby kicks to Smith. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
Parker passes the splitter. Back to Parker. Over Bibby. Horford with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Ginobili. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Parker's shot is off. Atlanta's shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Atlanta. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Juwan Blair, he's checked in for Duncan. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And then for Atlanta, Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Crawford comes in for Evan. And it's Teague in for Mike Bibby. Now here's Jefferson. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Temple. And here's Splitter. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And finished off by Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over. And they also show up in terms of defense, top 5 in blocks. And that really just means their guys are getting after it and providing some great help defense.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. Now here's Parker. Last game we saw him score 32. Rise to the hoop. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Pass to Pachulia. Parker against Teague. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Parker outside. And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough block.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6, and Temple kicks to Jefferson. Nobody near Parker. Kept alive. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup. Parker's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Crawford, no luck. Spurs have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Parker outside. And that one comes up a bit short. The Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. A floater, and the layup is up and in. 12 points for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs.
San Antonio with the
4-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Ginobili outside. Rebound by the Hawks. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Well, what you will expect is that they will have added motivation for this game. They want to prove that they should be the favorite to win against any team they face. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Duncan. Outside Hill. Now Ginobili. Duncan outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Ginobili. Hill trying to break free. For 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
Outside Teague. Here's Crawford. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting 47% here so far. Here's Neal. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Teague. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Hawks lead by 3.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Ginobili dishes to McDyess. Kicks it out to Ginobili. No good. That would have tied it. And the Hawks with possession. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Neal defending. Crawford passes to Horford. Hawks passing it around. Neal with the steal. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Duncan up on top. Hill against Teague. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. Hill, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Hill. 9 points last game out. It's Ginobili outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Outworking the defense. McDyess knows the extra effort will win him that second chance opportunity.
Pass to Horford. Outside Teague. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Rebounded by McDyess. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hill against T. And here is Neal. And he hits it to tie the game up. Neal's got his second bucket tonight.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Deep two from Crawford. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in San Antonio. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Parker kicks to McDyess. Pass to Neal. Here's Temple to the middle. Here's Blair. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford. Parker against Bibby. Horford with the screen on Parker. And the dunk by Horford.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
Now here's Neal. Pass to Blair. Stolen by Bibby. Fast break, go Hawks. Here's Crawford, and he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. They get it back. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McDyess.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Neal passes to Parker, and it goes down 2 points.
The drive, the focus, all Tony Parker.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
That's good from Parker. And the NBA this season, Greg, doubling the fines for technical foul. Do you think it'll cut down on players complaining?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? There's no doubt about it. But in reality, I don't think it's going to have an impact one way or the other. I think when you're out there emotionally, you're not really thinking about what it's going to cost you to make a point.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
That was a very close look.
Mike Bibby.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Blair. Here's Temple. Spurs working the ball around now. Blair dishes to Parker. San Antonio again missing.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Horford gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Parker. He's got 11. And here's Neal outside. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one drops. A different look now for San Antonio. Splitters checked in for McDyess. Jefferson comes in for Gary Neal. And George Hills subbed in for Tony Parker. Then for the Hawks, Powell, he's checked in for Thomas. Smith comes in for Al Horford. And it's Evans in for Jordan Crawford. Johnson hits them both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Temple the pass to Splitter. And good that time.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Johnson outside. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Powell finds Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires, high post, and it comes off the front of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Jefferson. Here's Temple. Hasn't made one yet. D2 from Hill. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Splitters got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Pachulia, he's checked in for Smith. Crawford comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague in for Bibby.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
And Temple kicks to Blair. Pass to Temple from the top of the key. Rebound by the Hawks.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Jefferson. He has 5. Tries from 16. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Teague, here we go. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Pass to Splitter. Splitter with a screen on Teague. Hill, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Crawford kicks to Teague. Now here's Pachulia. Pachulia sets a screen for Teague. Back to Pachulia. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here. this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Temple. Scoreless thus far. No good from 11 feet. Now Teague. Pass to Crawford. It's Evans on the wing. Back to Crawford. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Teague, the pass to Powell. The shot's good. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Powell doing a nice job using that frame, creating space.
And here's Blair. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Temple. Trying to end the drought. Jeff Teague with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Powell. It's Crawford on the wing. Powell sets a screen for Crawford. Goes up on the high post. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Temple, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Elbow shot. Rebound, Atlanta. Pachulia has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Ginobili comes in for Garrett Temple. And Tony Parker subbed in for Hill. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Pachulia. Smith comes in for Powell. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Maurice Evans. And Bibby subbed in for Jeff Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
Mike Bibby at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
He hits the second from the line. Ginobili with the ball. He has yet to score. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Parker on target from 13 feet.
Hey, it's not just about scoring for Parker when he dominates. He gets his teammates involved, too.
Atlanta leading by 5. Crawford looking over the floor. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Down low and stolen by Blair. Ginobili against Crawford. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Bibby against Parker. Now, here is Bibby. High defense on him and finished off by Horford.
Making the intelligent pass there, putting it in the hands of somebody ready to shoot it.
Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Parker against Bibby. Johnson outside. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Over Duncan. Horford no luck.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Back to Ginobili. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a well-earned foul for the N1 opportunity. Ginobili was so ready to sacrifice himself on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Now, here is Bibby. Crawford outside.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Tony Parker. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. And that one, good. Blair's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And now look at Tim Duncan, some stats on him. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Now here's Ginobili. 5 points in the game. And it's Parker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby. Atlanta shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. San Antonio trailing here. Ginobili looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Hawks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Here's Parker, picks it out to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 5th assist in this one. Bibby against Parker. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And it's Parker in the corner. Back to Ginobili. Spurs working the ball around now. Jefferson with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Johnson outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Parker against Bibby. On the wing, Evans. Pass to Horford. Over Splitter. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parker outside, driving the lane. That ties it up. Parker's got 17 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Bibby. Johnson, wide open. He fired. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. 17 points in the game.
Boy, Joe Johnson solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
Here's Duncan. Rebounded by the Hawks. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Ginobili the pass to Splitter. Now Jefferson. Covered by Evans. Pass to Duncan. Over Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Atlanta leading by 5. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Bibby. Johnson's got 19 points.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Parker passes to Splitter. Parker against Bibby. Parker kicks to Jefferson. They need this, and he hits the jumper for 2. That's now 8 points for Duncan.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Bibby dishes to Smith. Over Duncan. Smith, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Ginobili. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Left side, Horford. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jefferson passing to Parker. On the wing, Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Bibby passes to Johnson. Horford with a screen on Ginobili. Here's Johnson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Stolen by Bibby. Inside. Here's Horford. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Ginobili. Johnson kicks to Bibby. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And from the mid-range, Bibby, very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
Parker surveying the floor. Splitter finds Jefferson. Duncan with the screen for Jefferson. And And the Spurs scoring again.
I like the setup there. Ginobili with the pick.
Atlanta leading by 5. Bibby passes to Johnson. Back to Bibby. Rebound by Parker. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Duncan. Outside for Jefferson. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Spurs with some changes. Tawan Blair, he's checked in for Duncan. Temple comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Gary Neal subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Then for the Hawks, Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Jordan Crawford comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Teague in for Mike Bibby. Here's Temple, still scoreless. Now here's Teague, defense right on him. From deep, Evans. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Temple. A miss that time, would have put him up. Hawks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Now here's Teague. Crawford finds Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Crawford, no luck.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Parker outside. Pass to Temple. And here's Blair. Teague covering for the tie. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hawks shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. It's Crawford on the wing. Neal defending. Teague hits to Smith. Over Blair. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
San Antonio trailing here. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Neal outside. Rebound by Smith.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
They could use a bucket. A rebound by the Spurs. Blair's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one's good. Parker's got 19 points.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Outside Teague. Smith sets the pick for Teague to the paint. Smith with the basket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Parker. 19 points in the game. San Antonio calls timeout. And some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Ginobili comes in for Garrett Temple. And George Hills subbed in for Tony Parker. Here's Ginobili. He's got 5. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Ginobili. Takes a 3. The rebound by Thomas.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Crawford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Hill.
That's really stellar work from Hill. He takes pride in his defense, a lot of pride. His timing is really exceptional.
And he recovers it. Ginobili the pass to Blair. There's Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Spurs trail by 8. Ginobili finds Duncan. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. And the layup falls. Blair's got his second basket.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Pass to Johnson. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Neal. He's got 8. And here is Hill from outside the arc. Powell pulls it in. Johnson outside. Over Ginobili. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Spurs shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Johnson. 25 points in the game. The putback. Here's Thomas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Duncan. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Duncan's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. 41 seconds left in the third. Bibby against Hill. Powell outside. Now, here is Bibby. He's guarded closely. Over Hill. Out to Powell. It's Crawford on the wing. Back to Bibby. Duncan against Powell. Pass to Johnson. Two on the clock. Count that one. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Spurs shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Temple the pass to Hill. McDyess dishes to Hill. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
Teague bounce pass. Puts it up from 12. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Temple can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Crawford. Over Temple. Rebound San Antonio. Splitters got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Temple can't get it to go.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
To the inside. Here's Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with it.
Now here's Jefferson. Swiped away. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Teague.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Spurs trail by 8. And Temple kicks to McDyess. Outside Hill. Pass to McDyess. It's back to Hill. From 15 feet away, Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Here's Horford, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Temple. San Antonio again missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Down low. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here is Hill. Spurs passing it around. Temple can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Temple. Can they get it? Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Hill. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, "We're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun." It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by Parker, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Crawford, no good on that one. All right, so as the 2010s Clark start, what is next in terms of style of basketball?
You know, I think more teams, Kevin, will take on those Steve Nash Sun teams. Identity, faster tempo, playing more up pace, a lot more small ball and using the three-point line. More movement and sharing the basketball, knocking down threes and playing faster.
Now T. Johnson outside. Smith on the wing. Over McDyess. Rebound San Antonio. Splitters got 11 rebounds in the game. Parker outside. Spins. Double team on Parker. Clock at 4. Temple finds Parker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pachulia sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Teague. It's Crawford on the wing. Outside Teague. Sinks the three-pointer. Teague's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
Parker up top. Teague covering. Parker outside. That's the splitter. Here's Temple. That one goes in. Temple's got 5 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 12. Teague with the ball. Johnson, that's for 2. Off the left rim and out. Here's Ginobili. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Outside Teague. Over Parker. Teague can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith glides in. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Temple. Ginobili finds Splitter. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Johnson. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Temple.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Crawford outside. McDyess grabs the board.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
They double-team Ginobili. McDyess passes to Parker. Here's Splitter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Blair comes in for Antonio McDyess. And Jefferson subbed in for Garrett Temple. Atlanta also making some changes here. Al Horford is checked in for Pachulia. And Bibby subbed in for Jeff Teague. Back to Bibby. Pass to Crawford. Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Over Blair. The Hawks again can't hit. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Jefferson. From deep. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby. Bibby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks leading by 6. Horford with a screen on Parker. Out to Smith. Deep 2 from Crawford. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Ginobili. And here's Blair. There's Parker with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Parker's got 22.
And Tony Parker does it again. My.
And so Crawford will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Horford. It's Crawford on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Duncan with the rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-7 run. showing the moves down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Crawford following the score by Tony Parker.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Jefferson setting the pick for Parker. To tie it up. And down goes the three.
That's a big bucket from Jefferson now. Months in the clutch, and you can count on it.
Atlanta is shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Jefferson against Johnson. Now Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. He got it right before the clock ran out.
They trust Joe Johnson to come through in the clutch. That's why his teammates feed him the rock late.
Ginobili against Crawford. Crawford with the steal. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Johnson. A 15-footer. It's off target. San Antonio trailing here. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's Johnson. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 17 feet away, can't get it to go. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Parker against Crawford. Tries the spin move. Johnson left side. Off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a scary sight when Johnson starts lighting it up like this.
Timeout Spurs. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Maybe against Parker. Offside Jefferson. Ginobili outside. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.